Welcome to the Quest Marketing Show, a show specifically designed to help marketers learn and succeed. In this episode, you'll meet Carl Blackman from Camco Industries. Carl's been one of the key people behind Camco's success in recent years. So let's get started. Carl, thanks so much for being with us here today on the Marketing Show. I just thought we would take this opportunity to introduce people to Camco. So what can you tell us about the company? How did you get started and what does Camco Industries do?
Camco started by my father in 2005. He'd come out of the trade industry, so he'd worked as a glazier, but previously to that he'd worked in fabrication, and I'm the third generation in the Blackman family in fabrication, if you like. Where we started was with the draw product. So that was just the answer to a perceived need in the market. Dad had seen guys climbing in and out of vans. The drawers seemed to fit the bill to make it easier to access their tools.
Right, so Camco's been about this custom vehicle fit out premise, hasn't it? That's really what's driven the company from the start.
Yeah, I guess so, and just having that drive to innovate and invent, make a better product to make someone's life easier somewhere, make someone more productive, more efficient. You look at the draw units, if it only saved you guys 15 minutes a day, add that up over a year, you've paid off a $3,000 draw unit.
So you've had a lot of success with being able to communicate that idea really successfully to what helped me, some industries like the power industry, haven't you? There are some key industries that you work in, the energy sector.
Yeah, and mechanical as well. We have three major sectors, I guess. We're talking the power industry, mechanical servicing industry, and then you've got tradies. So whether it be a plumber, a builder, a sparky, a concrete cutter, the tradies are the lifeblood, really, of New Zealand.
So these were the guys that before your solution, Camco solution, came along, were driving around with, let's say, a ute perhaps, with some form of box on the back, with tools perhaps loosely distributed around that wasn't overly safe or easy to find your way around for efficiency on job. Is that right?
Yeah, that's exactly it, Hamish. Traditionally what we see is the tradie goes and buys a new vehicle, goes down to Bunnings, buys some plywood, and he knocks his fit out up in a day. But what we're seeing now, having been in the industry for 14 years, is we're transferring these draw units from vehicle to vehicle to vehicle. A guy was in here just last week. It's his fourth vehicle that the same draw's been in. So talk about return on investment.
Right, so the end user really knows it's efficient. They like it. Physically it's easier for them, right? Health and safety, better for their backs, better for all of that sort of stuff. They can carry more gear as well, right? And on job, they're more efficient because they can find their tools quickly. That's basically...
Yeah, everything's at arm's reach.
Having worked with you as much as we have, there's also a key tenet of what you do around curb weighted vehicles. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, I guess, we're looking at how the industry has evolved in the last 3 or 4 years, I suppose, since the Health and Safety Act changed to put direct liability on directors. So suddenly we had vehicles that had been, up to the driver maybe, throwing on a few more drums of oil. Suddenly is now director's liability if that vehicle is overweight, has a crash, and seriously injures or kills someone. Our R&D department is really solely focused on how we can decrease the weight of the fit out, decreasing the curb weight of the vehicle without compromising on strength.
In terms of branding, you've branded each of them and also actively are out there promoting those names in the marketplace. They've now become well known, such as the Gullwing, is that correct?
Yeah, I guess there's probably a little bit missing there in the history that I haven't talked about yet, and that's when we came to selling into fleets. It was quickly apparent that fleets are after a turnkey solution, so that broadened our outlook from the drawers to supplying canopies, roof racks, lighting, everything that goes along with a ute or van fit out. And with that is that same inventor drive to make it better. Just a simple example is the rubber mount for a cab roof rack. What we were seeing was what was available on the market was mounted rigidly, so the canopy on a ute moves at a different rate to the cab. As a result, you get dents in the cab. We've got two major product streams that we manufacture, one being the drawers and the other being the service body product and everything that goes along with that. The drawer units are our mainstay. We've been doing them since day dot. Now we're moving into the service body market. We're now looking at about a 60-40 split towards the service bodies, and that's going really, really great for us.
Carl, tell me about the warranty you have also on your equipment, your fit outs. That's also been something that's been really important to you in communicating your proposition to the market.
Yeah, and I guess, right from the outset, that was one of the things, is being prepared to warranty a really, really good quality product. Our warranty is a lifetime warranty. I guess that's, it's part of the privilege of being involved in a family type business. Is we're really customer focused and we're focused on getting the best outcome for the customer.
Carl, what was your biggest marketing challenge before you started working with Quest Marketing? What was that, 6-7 years ago now? What do you think your biggest marketing challenge was?
Looking back, it was probably pretty naive at the time, but looking back, I was just getting stuff done. Great intentions, but again, working in a family business, it's a great privilege, but sometimes there's not someone there pushing you along to do the next thing, especially when you are one of the family.
So the things I seem to recall that we assisted you with, you already produced a pretty comprehensive print publication, your product catalogue, which we've refreshed for you at one point. But it was around digital as well, yeah? So there was a website and there was some video production?
Yeah, I think the first thing we worked on would have been the product videos. It's probably 2014 that would have been. And what I found really good with Quest was, we sat down, we talked about sort of fairly broadly what we wanted the videos to say, and maybe supplied a bit of marketing material. And what we got back was a storyboard that laid out really, really well what the features and benefits were of the products, which made it really easy to produce that first batch of product videos, and that really got the ball rolling.
So when we started with some of that video work, I know you were very keen to do an overview of the business, and so we outputted that at a very early stage, but after that you instructed us to do some videos about your customers.
So what we found was those testimonial videos showed other people in the customer's shoes that had made the right decision to use us, and it made prospective clients much more comfortable, I think. So the videos Quest produced for us covered from tradies through to local agricultural servicing companies right up to nationwide field servicing companies. Out of the strategy session we did a brand refresh. We changed the look of our logo, look and feel, felt a lot more comfortable with it after that. We produced a mobile responsive website, working really well.
Is that actively creating leads for you?
The website Quest produced for us is great. It's actively producing good solid leads every week. It's a really good showcase of what our product is. It's a fantastic platform really to show our customers who we are and what we're about. Our customers have responded really well to the new marketing that we've put in place in conjunction with Quest. In the last 5 years we've doubled in staff, doubled in revenue. We're on a site now that's 3 times the size of where we were just 8 months ago. I guess, if you want to be successful, you've got to remember your biggest asset is your people. They're the ones out there portraying your brand. Don't stop at sales guys out in the field. So it's about people and culture for me.
What would be your best bit of marketing advice?
Get with the program, and if you can't, find someone like Quest that can help you. You don't have to do it all yourself. Yeah, it costs money, but with digital you will get the return. Along with that goes a lot of things to support it. So whether that be video, whether it be referring your customer to something to download on your website, whether it be social media, whatever it is, make sure you're using the tools to help you be most effective when you're in front of the customer. One other key learning I'd love to share with you is always surround yourself with people that are smarter than you are. They'll really enjoy being empowered by you, and they'll make your job easier in the long run.
That's the latest episode of the Quest Marketing Show. Thanks so much for being with us here today. Remember, you can get the full interview via podcast, so check out our website. We'd also love to hear from you and about your key marketing challenges. See you next time on The Marketing Show.